Well, good afternoon. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gents. If you're in Cajun country or you outside of Cajun country, today y'all all in Cajun country. Y'all in my house right now. And this is my father, Pat Campbell. He's sporting some brand new sexy specs. He's gonna be able to see, man. I've seen those glasses. They so thick Dad could see into the future. And he told me he already saw that today is gonna be a great show. Miss Carolyn Viator joining us, Melissa Campbell, my sister, Erica Derwan, Chisholm, Sissy Barres. Melissa says hi. Hi, Melissa. Say hi to your daughter.
Hello, Vanessa.
Simon didn't say. Miss Kelly Broussard's in the house. Charisse in the house. Melissa wants to know when you got those glasses.
Several years. There's one paper that the print's kind of small that I have to read. That it's a new song. I don't know the words.
Dad said those glasses are so thick he could see coronavirus with them. So we want to welcome everybody. Dad, why don't you give a little welcome to everybody, and then we'll get started.
Well, we welcome y'all to the 10th consecutive session, and
we're gonna jam.
I really enjoyed doing this for y'all. I tell you what, I think I'm not saying I'm good, but I think I'm getting a little better. I've had about 3 or 4 songs that people asked me to play and never played them before. One that Philip Sonia asked me to play, Frankie and Johnny. I had never heard of that song. Found it on the website, I Googled it, said, man, that's a cool song. I picked up either my accordion or my harmonica, and I said, I can play that song. So I'm going to play it today.
And that's useful. I remember Dad was like, I don't think that internet's going to last. You know, that's just a little fad. That's just a fad. That ain't going to last. And the next thing you know, he's learning new songs overnight for all of you guys. So, hey, Miss Missy Rosa. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. And, man, we have Nanny Cheryl's in the house. Miss Joycelyn's in the house. Miss Chanel Fontenot in the house. We got a lot of people in the house. Oh, and Como in the house. All right, Dad, let's get it going, man.
Okay. I also want to say Miss Mary Alice from Central near Baton Rouge sent me a nice letter. And she also sent me 2 shirts that I will wear. I'll wear them in the near future. I did get them. Thank you very much, Miss Mary Alice. And I appreciate the 2 shirts.
All right, Dad, what's our first song today?
The first song I'm going to play is If I Was a Pretty Little Girl.
Well, if that was the case, you'd be my mom.
Well, I already heard that I'm on the phone.
All right.
Yeah, that's true. I did your mom.
Go ahead.
That's true, yeah. And it's Lawrence Walker plays it. And he plays it with the accordion. I'll play it with the accordion. And but he sang in English.
All right.
If I Was a Pretty Little Girl.
Let's do it.
And had me lots of money. I'd buy me a guitar player, he'd be as good as any. He'd pick, I'd pick, we'd both pick together. Wouldn't we have a lot of fun picking on one another?
Hey!
He'd be as good as any. He'd squeeze, I'd squeeze, we'd both squeeze together. Wouldn't we have a lot of fun squeezing on one another? was a pretty little gal and had me lots of money, I'd buy me a fiddle player, he'd be as good as any. He'd rub, I'd rub, we'd both rub together. Wouldn't we have a lot of fun loving one another? I'd buy me a drum player, he'd be as good as any. He'd beat, I'd beat, we'd both beat together. Wouldn't we have a lot of fun beating on one another? If I was a pretty little girl and had me lots of money, I'd buy me a steel guitar player, he'd be as good as any. He'd steal, I'd steal, we'd both steal together. Wouldn't we have a lot of fun stealing on one another?
Dad, that was really cool.
Thank you. A Lawrence Walker song. I'm not used to playing it. You know my problem, the last 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, I don't know, I've been playing, but I keep playing the same 20, 30 songs. Since this is the 10th session, I know I've played over 100 different songs, and I'm just not used to playing them. And so...
That's all right.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, look, we have a reappearance of my dad's knee brace. Everybody give a big round of applause to the knee brace.
It looks like one pant leg is longer than the other.
A knee.
No.
Dad, we got the mystery solved. Y'all remember how the other day Dad literally lost a song sheet in midair during the concert? Well, Dad couldn't find his knee brace. He just it was like the golden egg, man. When you hide the Easter eggs, it was hidden.
To look for it, and nothing get past her.
Nope.
Oh, so she found it. Thank you.
Nothing. So knee brace solved. Dad got it back. Dad, that was a cool song, man. That was a good way to lead off.
I know what I want to say. I see on the comment, and by the way, people, I really had been busy. Some of those songs I had to write. It takes time, especially since I've never played them before, and some I'd never heard of. It didn't have the words, didn't know the melody. But I see I hadn't had time to respond to text. I just didn't have the time. But I see sometimes they say, is he playing a C accordion? Is that a which on accordion? Today I'm just playing the C accordion. This is a C.
Can everybody see?
Oh, C accordion. Yeah, I get it.
All right.
When you see the crawfish, that's a B flat. When you don't see the crawfish, that's a C.
Dad's knee brace is like an accessory. It's like that's gonna be his trademark. You know how Michael Jackson had the glove? My dad's gonna have a tricked out knee brace next time he does a gig. That's your little, that's your calling card.
If you see that black glove, you know that's Michael.
That's it.
Jackson.
You got the knee
see
brace.
That knee brace up. That
That's
would
it.
be packed.
Knee brace and Social Security. All right, Dad. Next up, please release me.
On my
Let me go on your harmonica.
Let's see. Now, that is a key.
Hey, Aunt Sarah.
Key.
And Aunt Rydell checking in.
Hey, Rydell.
Miss Brenda
What's this? I
Thibodeau
love you,
saying good
Rydell.
afternoon. Miss Christine Dore. Hello, Pat and
Hey,
Brian. Hey,
Christine.
Miss Christine.
Please.
I don't have the tambourine, Dad, but I could get it. Do you need it? Or are you all right?
There's some songs I think it would be good.
Okay.
I don't need it, but
All right. Here, let me
can I
grab
get
it.
for you? That's
Gave everybody a insider all access view of Dad's
Before
left knee.
I play that song, I got a complaint. I think it's false advertisement, and I think they're just picking up money. And I ordered something in the mail, and I said, "Oh man, that's nice. It's how to pick up chicks. I said, man, you're going to have some good tips. So I sent them my money. And look at that when they sent me in the mail. How to pick up chicks. That's false advertisement, that.
I don't know, dude. That looks like a pretty good hobby to me.
Yeah, but you know.
Those are some pretty cute chicks.
Yeah. Okay, please release me.
Oh, wait, before you start, Dad,
Yes.
Bridget Arnold says hello. She says, hey, Uncle Pat. And Mike Dawson said hello to the Campbells. And so lots of people saying hello. Val Lemaire checking in.
Val Lemaire. Oh, Val, good to hear from you, my friend.
All right, Pop, let's rock it on, man.
Please release me. Please release me, let me go. I don't love you anymore. To live alive would be a sin. Release me and let me love again. I have found a new love, dear, and I'll always want her near. Her lips are warm while yours are cold. Release me, and darling, let me go. Please release me, let me go. I don't love you anymore. To live alive would be a sin. Release me and let me love again. I have found a new love, dear, and I'll always want her near. Her lips are warm while yours are cold. Release me, darling, let me go.
All right, Jamie Jenkins coming in and say, hey, everyone, como ça va?
Mais ça va bien, merci.
All right,
Merci.
and Miss Christine, Brian, what instrument did you play in the high school band? I don't know if I ever made it to the high school band. Well, we in
With
junior
sports.
high, with sports.
sports,
But I played the saxophone. Jason played the saxophone, and so I played the saxophone. And I used to drive the elementary teachers crazy when I'd go go practice at after school. I was just making sounds. Jason, your son's checking in.
Hey, Jay.
Papa.
Daddy love you, Jay.
All right, Dad, tell everybody about how smart I was as a kid. Almost downright prodigy. How I used to ask me like what different animals would.
Let's
man.
make like you're back about 2 years old.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, I was smart.
Brian. Oh yeah. Oh, Brian. Listen, tell Daddy how a dog does. How does he talk? How does
Roo, roo,
roo,
roo,
All right, man, you smart. Okay. You know what does a cat do?
Meow, meow, meow.
All right. What the horse does? All right. How about a hippopotamus? How a hippopotamus does?
Ah.
Oh, he guessed at everything.
Dad
The
used
same with
to
food,
the
I think.
story. The story I was hoping Dad would tell was
I know.
the
Wait, don't say it.
All right.
Don't say it. We'll do that one. Brian, let's see how smart you are. What does a dog eat?
dog food.
What does a cat eat?
Oh, I know that, me cat food.
You smart boy. What does a hippopotamus eat?
Oh, Dad, I know that too. Hippopotamus food.
Oh, you smart.
Yeah, I'm smart, me.
He was 2 years old.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I want you to tell that story when you was in Miss Liz Rogers' first grade class. When you wanted to go.
Oh, next song. I'll tell that song next
No,
time.
no.
Okay. All right. Hey, Coco Broussard, Mr. Eric Robichaud checking in. Dad, our next song is, I thought, with my dyslexia, and for those of you just joining, I do have dyslexia. I thought Dad was doing a Backstreet Boys song. You know, I thought Dad was going to be like, everybody, and then his harmonica, wow, wow. But it's the Backstreet Affair. Who sings that song, Dad?
Many different
people
sang it.
What's it about? What's it about?
Well, it's that's what it is
Backstreet
about.
Affair.
It's a Backstreet Affair.
Can you talk some French before you start?
D'après moi, ça se trouvait une rue en arrière des maisons et ça faisait l'amour. D'après moi, je ne connais pas.
All right. Let's
But you know what? I'm going to play that on my...
You didn't tell me on here, so whatever you want. Harmonica?
Oh.
Pick a card, any card.
I don't know why I want to play that one.
Pick a manica, any manica.
Free when you fell in love with me, and with all your heart you learned to care. It brought you shame and disgrace. The world has stumbled in your place, for they call our love a backstreet affair. They say you wrecked my home. I'm a husband that's gone wrong. They don't know the sorrow that we have to bear. For the one that I'm tied to was the first to prove untrue. Yet they call our love a backstreet affair. Sweetheart, I always knew when I fell in love with you, the heartaches that we would have to bear. I knew a call gets around, and that's all over town. They would call our love a backstreet affair. They say I wrecked your life and brought sorrow to your wife, that I was just a girl who didn't seem to care. But if they only knew how she slips around on you, they wouldn't call our love a backstreet affair. When the mist grows away, we'll be free to love someday, and find happiness that we were meant to share. We'll climb a mountain high, and the world will hear us cry that our love is not a backstreet affair.
Good job, Dad. You remember when I learned my lesson about buying breakfast cereal because of the prize inside?
Oh, Lord. Brian Jude, we'd go to the store.
Was it Mr. Lester's probably most likely?
It was probably Champagne's, Mr. Lester's. And we'd go down that cereal aisle, and the cereal he wanted is the one that looked like it had a nice prize on it. And he wanted that, and he wanted that. Well, we got to a cereal, Kaboom.
Ooh.
And man, they had a prize on that box. You could see the prize. I want the box. Okay, we'll get it, but you're going to eat it. But partner, he didn't like that cereal.
It tastes bad. It tasted like they made something and then they put it fermenting and then they buried it for a few years and then they exhumed it, put it in a box, and then sold it at Mr. Lester's. Needless to say, I don't think they envisioned.
But you enjoyed the prize.
Yeah, I enjoyed the prize. Dad, next up, The Back Door by D.L. Menard. A lot of people request this song. And what are you going to be playing it on your harmonica or your accordion?
I'll play it on the accordion.
All right, so
something to people. I don't know. My brain is not scholar brain. Man, I have music, songs, papers all over the place, and I know a lot of songs of DL. I really do know a lot of his songs. I'm going to start playing more. I think I'm playing 2 of them today.
But this one's highly requested.
Yes,
so
yes, I know. That's why I'm playing it.
Yeah.
Because they had it.
All right, so if you know the words, sing along at home. Dad, tell them what's coming tomorrow. Christmas in the Campbell house.
Christmas.
We're losing our minds, and so we were like, we got to do something different. And I can't speak for you, Dad, but I love Christmas time, man. Always have.
I love the.
And so we're gonna have us a little Christmas concert. We're gonna play some Christmas themed songs, and Dad's gonna look like a little elf, And look, Dad, take this. Just trust me, and sit on it just for a second. Just sit on it. Put it on your chair just for a second. So y'all have heard of Elf on the Shelf? Yeah. Well, now I give you Pat on a hat.
Oh.
All right, give me my hat back before it soaks in there. All right,
yes.
There we go.
Yes.
All right, thank you. All right, so we hope to see you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, same pat time, same pat channel. 3 o'clock every day, and on Sundays we kind of have our church service songs. And So that's all good, man. We hope to see y'all tomorrow. What we got next, Dad? Sweet Suzanna by Jimmy C. Newman. Where's Jimmy C. Newman from again? You said a Mamu?
Somewhere around there. Yeah. Mamu, somewhere around there.
Will Miss Christine wants to know if my mom's going to be singing along tomorrow. Miss Christine, you're going to have to ask my mom. I tried to reach out to her agent, to try to negotiate terms, and that her agent has not gotten back with me yet. So maybe you could go direct access to my mom to see if she can sing with us tomorrow. Coco, be nice to the Mets, Coco. Not nice, Coco.
I can make her sing if I wanted to.
That's what she said. All right, Dad, next song, Sweet Suzanna by Jimmy C. Newman. Very good, Dad. All right, now we come to the part of the show where I want to remind everybody that I, at one point, was going to be a professional comedian. That was my goal. I wanted to be a professional, but I sprained my ankle, and it really sidetracked my career. And I mean, I could never. I never could. So now this is called try to make Paw Pat laugh. All right. So this is some of my best material. And I'm going to try to make Dad laugh with my really good stand-up humor.
You're still practicing on your comedian?
Yeah, I dabble. Oh, yeah, I dabble in that.
One day, you never know.
All right, here we go. Some of my best stuff. Y'all let me know what y'all think. How do you know when a joke is a true dad joke?
When I don't laugh?
When it's apparent.
Oh! when it's a parrot.
Yeah, that's gold. That's gold. All right.
Ooh.
What does a pirate pay to get his ears pierced?
What or where? Oh, wait.
What does a pirate pay to get his ears pierced?
I have no idea.
He pays $1 an ear.
Oh, he pays $1 an ear to.
All right, my last one, because Dad can only handle so much humor, and then his lung capacity, you know, at his age, he needs to save it for the harmonica. My last really awesome joke. How do you make a tissue dance?
How do you make a tissue dance?
How do you make a tissue dance?
I don't know.
You put a little boogie in it.
Oh!
So yeah, y'all just got a taste. Now again, if I wouldn't have sprained my ankle, I'd have had a definite career as a comedian.
What do you call a deer that's blowing? You call that? No idea.
No idea. I no idea. And what does he eat? No idea food. No idea food. He eats no idea food.
What do you call a deer with?
Dad was not having that joke.
A deer with one blind eye. One eye that's blowing. A good idea.
A good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
And he eats deer food. All right, Dad, what we got next? I Met Her at the Dance by D.L. Menard.
But yeah, that's a
You met her at
song.
the dance.
Hadn't played it yet. J'ai rencontré dans les bals à l'été après danser. J'ai demandé à mes amis qui c'était ce chat qui fait. Elle m'a semblé si mignonne à passer dans la clarté. Un homme marié avec une famille quand je suis né, je suffisais.
There you go. Yeehaw!
J'ai rencontré dans les bals à l'été après danser. J'ai demandé à mes amis qui c'était ce chat qui fait. Elle me semblait si mignon à passer dans la clarté. Un homme marié avec une famille, car le suffisait. Sa chapiquette sur mon épaule pour pleurer. J'ai cassé son chapiqueur, elle savait pas j'étais marié. C'est pas la peine de la blâmer, c'est mon odeur que ça arrivait. Un homme marié avec un pavé, car je suis né du Christ.
Good job, Dad. Good job. You feeling all right?
I feel good.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I certainly do feel
I knew
good.
that I
feel
would
good
now.
and I feel blessed. You know, I heard something the other day.
What'd you hear?
In about 1942, 43, the United States was in a big bind with World War II. So what did the men do? They had to get up and go fight in Europe. Today we're in a bind and all we have to do is sit down on our couches.
That's it. That's how we're going to save the country. You got to stay home. That's some good advice, though, Pop. We need to really practice the
I'm just
social
saying what I
distancing.
heard.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
So we doing our part. Look, you see us here every day at 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dad, we put so that Dad, because Dad likes to wander. Dad likes to go socialize. So what we did is to make sure he stays home, we put a bell on him. So anytime Dad, so we know where Dad's at all times.
You hear a ding ding, you know, trying to get out.
We put a bell on him. All right, Dad. Moving on, we got the Gumbo Song.
Gumbo Song.
By Modi. People love when you talk a little French. So maybe you could give a little.
La chanson Gumbo. I'm supposed to play that on.
They demanding they're demanding their money back. They said, that's false advertisement.
Y'all get your money back.
False advertisement.
It's a G.
Miss Sharon Carney said, "Oh my gosh!" Now this was the song you just played. Met her at the dance. She said, "Gosh, I like that song. My mom would make me waltz in the kitchen with her. Yeehaw!"
Yeah,
So I love hearing little
the
stories
mama
like that.
waltz?
Her mom and her used to waltz in the kitchen.
Yeah. Not to this song though. That's a kind of a spunky one. Well, I went one day down the Creole way to learn how to stir the roux. I turned straight left, right at the caution red light, and I backed into me shoe. I said, hey, Miss Madam, would you take some time to show me how to stir the roux? She said, hell yes, I like the gumbo too. She said, hell yes, I like the gumbo too.
Me too.
Shrimp, okra, chicken, poultry, sometimes a piece of voodoo.
Voodoo.
Well, you place some rice in a little gold plate, you drown that with your juice.
Yeah.
She said, hell yes, I
like the gumbo too. Who out there cooks a good gumbo? What's your favorite kind of gumbo?
Well, you put some of this, a little bit of that, you fried it till it boils. The stink got good, you could smell it in the air. Pretty soon everybody called. Before she spoke, she told them folks, you better bring your dancing shoes. We're gonna have a good span with the Modi band and a big pot of gumbo too. She said, hell yes, I like the gumbo too.
I like it.
Shrimp, okra, chicken,
all types.
Sometimes a piece of voodoo.
Bring it.
Well, you flop some rice in a little bowl plate and you drown that with your juice.
Oh yeah.
She said, hell yes, I like the gumbo too. When the band tuned up, they were late on time. You could hear they were loud like hell. They played real quick on a slow down song, and the people had to dance real still. The boys hollered out, "You'll pass a good time. The party's gonna start when it stops." We got some hot gumbo and a do-si-do and some ice cold beer on yeah. Well, she said, I like, talk about life, I like a gumbo too.
I do.
shrimp, okra, chicken, cold
Yum,
beef,
yum.
sometimes a piece of food.
Mm-hmm.
Where you plop some rice, get a little gold plate, and you ground that with your juice.
Always.
She said, hell yes,
Yeah.
hell yes,
Yeah.
I like the gumbo too.
Bring it. Smells pretty. Ooh, that gumbo smell pretty, y'all.
Thank you, Melissa, for requesting that song. Daddy loves you.
All right, guys, we got to have a heart-to-heart. I saw so many people put seafood gumbo, and listen, I'm sorry. That is the incorrect answer. The correct answer was chicken and sausage gumbo. The best gumbo there is, chicken and sausage.
How about shrimp okra?
No. That's
You ever ate a pulled
That's
goose?
incorrect, sir. The correct answer is chicken and the sausage. Now, Dad, maybe some people don't know some interesting facts about you. Your recipe was used for the shrimp festival. The sauce was that you cooked the sauce, or how did that come about? I remember you having a story. Someone had to go and follow
We
you
had
to
a grocery store at Mouton Cove. Well, it was both. Your mom and I both started teaching.
Delcombe Shrimp Festival story.
Yeah, Delcombe Shrimp Festival story. We started teaching in Delcombe in 1967, your mom and I. And in the meantime, we bought a grocery store. Your grandpa Toops. We bought their grocery store, and we kept it for about 2 or 3 years. Nanny Cheryl ran it during the day while we were at school. And so I know it was around 1972, somewhere around there, because we had the store. And they wanted to make a sauce piquant. So I started cooking the sauce piquant at the house in Mouton Cove. And that's how it started. And then for years I cooked the sauce piquant.
But you never had a...
With my friends, the ladies, the golden ages, they come and then we started.
But y'all didn't have it written down. I mean, they had to, you just did it off of hand,
down.
yeah. But they had to kind of write down the recipe. So that's kind of a neat story. All right. Next up is Making Believe.
Let me see what I put
Dad,
that in.
tell, while your brain is thinking, tell everybody how you used to motivate me to get dressed in the morning when I was...
Yeah.
Because there was a rumor that I was competitive when I was a little teen.
Oh, you're still competitive.
Oh, not anymore.
Listen,
I'm retired.
when I became principal at Delcombe Elementary in 1982, I was the first principal of that school. Before that, it was like Delcombe Elementary Annex, but they made it a separate school in the summer of '82, and I was fortunate enough to get the job in '82, and then I retired from it in 2000. But the year I became principal, Brian was in kindergarten, and his mama went to school at the high school with Jason and Melissa, but Brian had to come to school with me at the elementary school. And I wanted to be there kind of early. You have to almost be there the first one, excluding the janitors and the cooks. So it was a chore sometimes to get him dressed. So I played a little game. We just called it Beats.
Beats.
See who could beats
Get
dressed.
It was
fast.
a contest.
And I would make some things. Sometimes I would hurry up and get dressed. One time I had my shoes on and my shirt, but I forgot to put my pants on intentionally. And Brian would laugh at me, and we made a joke
I'd be
out
like,
of it.
cow food.
And then one time, Brian, to beat me, he went to bed all dressed up in his school clothes.
Yeah. Oh, it was personal.
Oh,
I had to break the street.
He had to beat.
That the next song, Making Believe, who sings that, or do you know?
Making Believe. A lot of people.
Okay.
I know Kenny Wells did. I don't know.
All right, well, let's play it for everybody. Making
And
Believe.
I'm
Are you doing
ready.
it on your accordion or your home? I don't have it. I don't have it listed.
Accordion.
Accordion.
But I could do it on either one.
Bragger. Man of many skills.
that you still love me, it's leaving me alone and so blue. Still I'll always dream I'll never own you, making believe it's all I can do. Can't hold you close when you're not with me. You're somebody's love, you'll never be mine. Making believe I'll spend my lifetime loving you and making believe. Making believe I never lost you, but my happy hour I find are so few. My plans for the future will never come true. Making believe, what else can I do? Making believe I'll spend my lifetime loving you and making believe.
Good job, Dan.
I just don't know how to end this.
Oh, that's all right. You did fine.
I'm good with it.
Hey,
Just stop.
a lot of people have been asking about your fashion statement, your fashion style, and I think I figured it out. Dad is dressed when you have a French concert at 3, but a AARP pickup basketball game at 4. That's Dad's fashion sense.
Oh yeah, because Converse All Star.
Got dunk on him, bro.
Man, hey, when we were in high school, Converse All Star, the white high top, that was the only thing you
Chucks.
played basketball in.
That was
So,
it,
yeah,
huh?
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So, no problem, Miss Lynn. She said thank you for brightening their day.
Oh, thank
And
you.
Miss Myra
my-
LeBlanc checking in with the hi there.
Miss Myra.
And
It brightens my life, my day too, because I love music, and music really makes me happy. I listen to music.
all right, guys. What quick question before Dad gets into this next song, which is really neat. What are y'all drinking out there at 3:30 in the afternoon? Anything special? I know Mr. Terry's got his wine out. What y'all drinking out there? What's your little what's wetting your whistle out there tonight? I know what Dad has in that magical cup right there, the magic sauce right there.
That's some Hadicol. Oh,
All
I
right.
while I'm playing the Hadicol Boogie.
Some Hadicol. All right, Dad. Frankie and Johnny. You want to say a little French or tell everybody about this
I
song?
want to say
or-
this. I want to thank Mr.
Mr.
Philip
Phillip.
Nunez for asking me if I could play the Frankie and Johnny by Jimmy Rogers. He said his daddy loves those. And I said to myself, he texted me, man, I don't know, I never heard that song. So I Googled it and I listened to it. I said, man, that's a good story. I said, I think I can play that. So I grabbed my harmonica and I played it. So I played it a couple of times since.
Now, Dad, show me your typing skills one more time. How fast you said you Googled it, boy, and them fingers were moving
Well, it took me 3 days to get it. He texted to me 4 times.
I'm just
Hey,
kidding.
that's why the accordion, I'm not too good, 'cause I can't move my fingers too fast
Oh, you
anymore.
fine.
I used to be able to move them fast, but
This is a cool song,
I
Dad. Go
started playing the accordion in my elder days.
All right, everybody. This is Frankie and Johnny by Jimmy Rogers.
Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. Lordy, how they did love. Swore to be true to each other, true as the stars above. He was her man, he wouldn't do her no wrong. Frankie went down to the corner just for a bucket of beer. She says, Mr. Bartender, has my loving Johnny been here? He's my man. He was doing me wrong. He doesn't do me wrong. I don't want to cause you no trouble. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I saw your lover an hour ago with a gal named Nellie Bly. He is your man, and he's doing you wrong. Frankie looked over in transom. She saw her too surprised. There on the cab sat Johnny, making love to Nellie Bly. He is my man, and he's doing me wrong. Frankie drew back her kimono. She took out a 44. Rudy toot toot 3 times. She shot right through that hardwood door. She shot her man. He was doing her wrong. Bring out the rubber-tied boogie. Bring out the rubber-tied hag. I'm taking my man to the graveyard, but I ain't gonna bring him back. Lord, he was my man, and he's done me wrong. Bring out 1,000 policemen. Bring them around today. And lock me down in a dungeon cell and throw that key away. I shot my man, he was doing me wrong. Frankie said to the warden, what are they going to do? The warden, he said to Frankie, it's electric chair for you, 'cause you shot your man, he was doing you wrong. This story has no this story has no morals. This story has no end. This story just goes to show that there ain't no good in man. He was her man, and he's done her wrong.
Good job, Dad. That was cool. And you just learned that song.
That's a cool song.
You just learned that song.
Philip, thanks
Less
for
than
requesting
24
that.
hours.
You might have some more good ones, Philip.
Thank you, Mr. Phillip. Dad, next up is Let the Good Times Roll by Lawrence Walker. Again, I want to remind everybody of the Christmas concert tomorrow at 3. We always taking jokes. Like Mr. Phillip said, thanks, Pat. And he put
you're
some
welcome. Thank
thumbs
you,
up
Phil.
and some high fives. So,
Hey, see if you can find me gun packing hot mom or something like that. I couldn't find it. I couldn't listen. Okay, I'm sorry.
oh, that's okay, Dad. Next up, we have Let the Good Times Roll by Lawrence Walker.
And that's on my accordion. Get a bon temps roulette.
All right, guys, I have a quick, since tomorrow's our Christmas concert while Daddy's playing his song, I want you to comment, growing up as a kid, what was, and it doesn't have to be the most expensive gift, it could just be the more personable, precious, or special gift that you got when you were a little kid for Christmas time. Why don't you share some of your more memorable Christmas gifts while Dad plays Let the Good Times Roll.
ta ta maman. Dis-moi depuis tes mes sur bon temps de j'ai coulé dans les grands-mères, les Harley. Les maladroits sont vraiment des sur bon temps de les maladroits sont vraiment mais c'est bon temps de les journées les maladroits sont vraiment mais c'est bon temps de ta maman s'appelle Clélé, les enfants s'appellent Pélé, les vaches sont patinés et les guimes s'appellent chanter, les maladroits s'appellent manger, mais je vais pas attendre.
All right, man, a lot of awesome comments about gifts. Jason said his 20 gauge cracked barrel from Weston Auto. That was his
Was that the time gift that he brought you hunting in that goose pond at Mr. Joey Abear's camp, and you was going to be his?
Well, no. I didn't know what his alternative motive was. Let me tell this story to make sure it's told the right way,
yeah.
All right? Because I don't want no bias, oldest child bias.
Oh, yeah.
So,
you want the right story.
You know, growing up with an older brother who you admire, man, Jason was, man, he was hunting, he could call him, he could talk to him. He was a bird whisperer. And so I just wanted to be around my brother. He said, all right, Brian, I'm going to take you hunting. I'm going to give you a single shot cracked barrel. And one shot at a time, because for safety, right? So man, I shot my first shot, bro. The duck was laughing at me. I think I was so bad, so off. He's like, "You even trying?" Whack, whack. So I went to crack it open to get the shell out, and it wouldn't come out. And I was like, "Jason, it's stuck." He's like, "Oh, Brian, I'm so sorry." He said, "That's common for that model, man. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just gonna have to shoot your limit, since there's two of us in the blind." So you could just go get the...
How old were you there? About what grade?
11, maybe 11, 12 years old.
Yeah, okay.
All right, but you could serve a purpose, Brian. You could be very important. You could go run and get the ducks. And so, man, I'm running in the marsh and getting the ducks. And some ducks will come. And he's like, Brian, ducks are coming. Get down. Hold your breath and get in the water. I mean, man, I was... And then we get to the camp, and I said, well, Jason, what you going to do with your broken gun? And he takes the gun, he opens it up, he takes a little 410 shell, slides it in the pipe, the shell kicks out the back, and he gives it back to me.
He wanted a retriever.
Good times, man, good times. I wouldn't change it for the world. Again, Dad, lots of great comments on the Christmas stuff, man. I love hearing what people have to say. I really do. I like the interaction.
I want to tell the people.
Go ahead.
I want to tell the people too that all of this is Brian's idea. Brian MC's Mardi Gras balls. He's in high demand, and he thought about having this. He's a good MC.
Well, I'm a free MC. Hey, listen, I did want to say though, I'm not drunk. Sometimes when Dad's playing, I'm trying to hit the tambourine, keep the phone balance, interact with people, and type back. I mean, man, you talk about trying to tap your head and rub your belly at the same time. I'm not drunk yet.
I just thought of a song when you said I'm not drunk, and that is, Here I am, I'm drunk again. I'm drunk because you are gone. I know how to play.
Here I am, I'm drunk
So
again.
many songs I know.
Who sings that? Oh, my bad, dude. I didn't mean to shortchange.
It's Blackie Forestier sings it.
Hey, listen, I got a special announcement. Dad is about to play my favorite Cajun song, French song. This Jole Blonde next, huh, Pop?
Yeah, I had a lot of requests for that.
Yeah, a lot of requests. So you guys in for a treat. I want to see a lot of hearts. I want to see a lot of thumbs up. I want to see a lot of comments. If this song has a special memory to you, I want to hear about it. Okay, Pop? Jole Blonde.
And if you're there with your wife, y'all can dance.
Good job, Dad. Luke Landry said, sorry it's a little late. Luke, I used your jokes, dude. I used those jokes earlier. There's some good jokes.
Hey, but Luke can watch them after it's over.
Oh, he sure can, Dad.
They don't have to watch it live, is what I'm saying.
All right, so our last little segment of Brian Campbell tells really funny jokes. Just a couple, all right? What do you call a fake noodle?
A fake noodle? What?
An impasta.
Oh, that's what we're having tonight. A shrimp impasta. Shrimp impasta. That's good, Brian.
All right. What do lawyers wear to court?
I don't know.
They wear lawsuits.
Oh,
So again, I could have been a professional comedian, but that tragic ankle sprain that I had after college, I couldn't get into to comedy school. Dad, we cruising along, man. The next one, Hadicol Boogie, is that from Cajun Dud kind of theme song with the Hadicol?
Well, Cajun Dud didn't sing it, but that's the Hadicol they're talking about.
Awesome. Well, let's crank it up, man.
Yeah. Down in Louisiana in the bright sunshine, they do a little boogie woogie all the time. They do the Hadicol Boogie, Hadicol Boogie, the Hadicol Boogie, the
Hadicol Boogie.
Hadicol Boogie, make you boogie woogie all the time.
All the time.
Standing in the corner with a bottle in my hand, up steps a mama, said my Hadicol man. She done the Hadicol Boogie,
Hadicol
the
Boogie.
Hadicol Boogie.
Hadicol Boogie.
Hadicol Boogie, make you boogie woogie all the time.
All the time.
Dum, dum, dum. I went down the farm to rest about a week, but the farmer's wife, she got her walking in to sleep. She done the Hadicol Boogie.
Hadicol
The
Boogie.
Hadicol Boogie.
Hadicol Boogie.
Hadicol Boogie, make you boogie woogie all the time.
All the time. Hadicol Boogie. Hadicol Boogie.
If you're ready to leak, if you're ready to leak, your motor stand still. Give her Hadicol and watch her boogie up the hill. She done the Hadicol Boogie.
The Hadicol Boogie.
The Hadicol Boogie.
The Hadicol Boogie.
The Hadicol Boogie make you boogie woogie all the time.
All the time.
Bum, bum, bum. The rooster and the hen, they're standing in the shade. The rooster done the boogie while the hen laid the egg. They done the Hadicol Boogie.
The Hadicol
The
Boogie.
Hadicol Boogie.
The Hadicol Boogie.
Hadicol Boogie make you boogie woogie all the time.
All the time.
The other chickens, they gathered all around. They done the boogie woogie till the sun went down. They done the Hadicol Boogie.
They done the Hadicol
The
Boogie.
Hadicol Boogie.
They done the Hadicol
The
Boogie.
Hadicol Boogie make you boogie woogie all the time.
All the time. The Hadicol Boogie. The Hadicol Boogie. All the time.
The
Good job, Dad.
Hadicol Boogie.
That was awesome. That was the first time in my life I ever heard that song. It was awesome.
That's the first time I sang it. Well, I played it.
There's a first time for everything.
You know, Natil Perrin, Helen Boudreau, and Warren asked us to go play for, I don't know if it was a national convention of lawyers. We went to New Orleans a couple of times with him, just for free, you know, while they were there. And then we went to Florida one time, and they called us, I forget what it is, but Helen Boudreau sang that song. She knew the words, and she, so I did play a little bit of it, but I never did sing it.
Now, Dad, Hadicol, for those of you that remember, what was that, about 80 proof? What was Hadicol? That was the secret ingredient, right? They had a little grandpa's old cough medicine.
I used to bring that at school. They didn't want me to take it. I said, "That's some medicine."
We're doing some proofs today in math. It was some 40 proof. All right, so next up, the Orphan Waltz by Blackie Frostier.
Yeah, Blackie Forestier.
Forestier. I'm gonna have the Hadicol Boogie stuck in my head all day. Get it, Pop. All right, man, lots of comments. Nanny Madeline says, Uncle Brother wants to know if Pat remembers him chaperoning Yvonne and for his date nights.
Ask Brother if he remember getting wet on the seat.
All right. So this is our last song. Everybody knows what's coming. Dad, again, after he finishes playing, he has a basketball game that he's got to go dunk on some 10-year-olds outside in the house. He shows no mercy in life, in Foursquare. He's like, they set him up and knock him down, bro. That's his philosophy. Payow. One more time, let's give some hearts and some thumbs up for Dad's super cool shirt, courtesy of my sister, Melissa Campbell. How to pick up chicks. Look at that. Step 1, you see the chick. Step 2, you approach the chick cautiously. And step 3, you pick up that chick. It's that easy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
if you ever having relationship problems, come talk to the Campbell boys, bro. We're going to hook you up. All right, you know the last song. Everybody sing along. We want to thank y'all all for coming out. And don't forget our Christmas special tomorrow. You never know what it's going to be. So we got some nice stuff planned.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. All right. As I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. But when I woke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. All right, thank you, Miss Glenda. Thank you, Miss Sissy, Miss Victoria. Thank you, Miss Deanna. Thank you so much for joining us. We love you too. Miss Jamie, we're going to get to that song, no problem. Miss Nola, Nanny Cheryl, Miss Victoria, thanks for interacting with us. Miss Bonnie, Coco, good to see you, Nanny Madeline. Nanny Cheryl, Miss Kelly, we love you, Miss Kelly. I hope to go visit soon when this is all over. Miss Pam, thank you for watching. Thank you for the house, by the way. We really appreciate it. Y'all know what to do. Leave your final comments. And we hope to see you guys tomorrow. Early sunshine. Sing along. Happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Hey.
Good night. God bless y'all.
Thank you. Good night.
Y'all come back tomorrow.
All right, everybody. Hey, tomorrow, bring a friend. We'll see y'all tomorrow.